The Watchlist podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only. The views expressed by Hollywood, King Bolt, Nikki, and our guests do not necessarily reflect the opinions of others. This content is not a substitute for professional advice. Listener discretion is advised. Enjoy the show. How y'all feeling?
Yo, what up? What up?
Hey.
What's going on?
Oh my goodness. Excited about this one. Excited
Another
about this
beautiful
one.
Sunday? Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's a great Sunday.
Yes. Welcome to the watch list. And as you can see, we have an addition to the team. Nikki.
Hey, y'all.
Y'all give it up for Miss Nikki.
Yes.
Give it up for me.
Round of applause. There we go.
Like clap. I'm very excited to have you on. I'll tell you, and for the world, we were just doing like little pilots, ran into Nikki, house party situation, and the energy, views, very excitement, just a lot of passion. And when she speaks, I was like, I need to rock with her.
Use that energy.
Hey.
Definitely welcome to the group.
Welcome.
Yeah, hopefully we don't run you off. So definitely want to give you an opportunity to introduce yourself to the watch list family.
Of course. Hey, y'all. So, like they said, my name's Nikki. I'm in my late 20s. A woman never reveals her age.
True.
Teacher, student, all around bomb ass person, and I'm just glad to be here. And I'm just here to give my tips, my advice, and opinions. Here we go.
There we go. Glad to have you, Miss Nikki. Definitely a pleasure.
Yes. Give us some good balance on here. So loving it. So we'll kick things off. As you know, it's Sunday. Sunday's a big day because episode 1 is dropping on YouTube.
Hey.
So definitely check it out. As we speak, we dropping our episodes. But also, I don't know about you, but Sunday, love to watch some football. You ready for it, Marcus, Nikki?
Hey, you know what it is, bro. Sunday is a religious day, not just for religion, but for the sport of football. So, this is where the grills get heated up, food come out, and it's just all about fellowship. So, yes, of course, I am very excited.
Sundays are usually my rest days where I just do nothing and chill. Funny enough, I do come from a very big sports family. So, like, I do watch football here and there, but I'm mostly there for the men. I'm going to just tell you that.
Respect. I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah. Men in the tight pants.
Okay. All right.
Okay, let's dial this back a little bit.
We got some big games on the schedule, though, bro.
Yes.
But I don't really know too much about all that because, like I said, I'm only there for a couple of things. So I got some quick picks for y'all. Since you guys are more of like the football fanatics, tell me out of the quick picks that I got, I'm about to read off to you who you would pick, okay? So at first we got Browns versus the Steelers. What are y'all thinking?
I'm gonna have to go with the Steelers. Big fan of Mike Tomlin. My mom, she's from the Pittsburgh area, so I grew up with a lot of Steeler fans in the family. So if you ask my wife, she'll say I'm a Steelers fan because my mom got me a Christmas shirt one time, knowing I'm a Panther fan. But either way, I pull for them when they ain't playing the home team. So I got Steelers.
I hate the Steelers. I hate them with a passion, man. I hate the the terrible talent, all that. You keep that, you can throw it away. I do like Mike Tomlin, and I will say just after that snow game and the Browns and Jameson them stealing one, now you're playing in Pittsburgh in their own environment. They got this game penciled in. They feel like they shouldn't have lost that game. So I'm going Steelers too. I hate to pick the same thing as you, but gotta use my mind on that one.
Smart man, though. A smart man.
So the next one we got the Chargers versus the Chiefs.
I think think I'm gonna have to give it to the Chiefs. I think Harbaugh's having a great first year. I
Mm-hmm.
definitely tip my hat to him. I think Andy Reid and what they've been able to do. Everybody's talking about Eric Bieniemy being that mind behind the offensive coordinator, but he's been gone and they still producing. So added DeAndre Hopkins, they're looking pretty scary. They're already playing good football, but now I think they're just a little bit better. So I got Chiefs in that one.
Oh, what is it with these picks? I hate both these teams. I hate the Chiefs. I hate Mahomes. I hate Mahomes so bad. I hate the way he look. I hate the way he sounds. I hate the way he walks in between plays, and I hate the fact that he keeps winning. So I'm going with the Chargers to pull this off. I feel like the Chiefs been winning games by the skin of their teeth. My Raiders should have beat them last time, but paying the refs off, in my opinion. So I'm going with the Chargers. Hardball about to get the dub.
Oh man. Okay.
Lots of strong emotions and opinions. Yeah. Loving it. Okay. Next, we got the Panthers versus the Eagles.
This one hurts me the most probably. My keep pounding heart wants to say Panthers, but my mind's telling me no. So we ain't really had a good rushing defense, and the way Saquon carrying that thing is scary right now. So, like I said, I want to pick the Panthers, but if I was putting money on the line, I got to say Eagles. Eagles in this one.
Yo, Saquon carrying that thing is crazy.
Hey, bro. Hey, he carrying that thing, bro. Taking it across the border. Hey,
oh my gosh. Yo, one thing I'm not gonna do is bet against Philly, man. Too many people I rock with are Eagle fans, and they keep winning. And this should be an easy one. I'm sorry, I know we in Carolina, but Carolina getting
bro.
beat.
You ain't have to say all that, no. Just say they're gonna win. That's enough.
Your Buck song back in the day. Stomp.
Hey. All right. I got one more for you, okay?
Okay.
Right.
The Bengals versus the Cowboys. What do you think?
I think I'm gonna go with the Bengals on this one just because I'm anti-Cowboys all the time. But the reason why I've just been tuning into the new Hard Knocks in season with the AFC North, and you can't not like Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. So I definitely wish to see them well. So I got to pick anybody other than the Cowboys. Sorry, Dallas Cowgirl fans, I can't get with it. Can't get with it.
Okay.
You got me in a tough spot, King Bolt, because I hate the Cowboys. Seems like I'm a hater, right? I just hate all these.
Yeah, I was just about to say all your statements relate with hate.
I hate the Cowboys. I got love for the Bengals. They offense, but I'm playing the number game. We can't pull a tie, so I'm going with the Cowboys to win only because you picked the Bengals. That's the only reason.
Okay.
Why.
Okay. Respect.
Okay. Well, that's all I got for the quick picks. I'm definitely taking notes because I didn't know half of anything y'all said. But when I got to put money down, I definitely know which teams to pick. So thank you for that.
Yeah, definitely put your comments in there. Comment on who you think is going to win these games, and more importantly, who's going to get the more picks right, King Bolt or Hollywood. And if you're smart, put your money on Hollywood.
No, never do that. Don't do that. But yeah, while I got y'all here, we see different things on social media. So came across a little clip, a little what would you do type situation. It's pertaining to people on airplanes. So like, if you had a good seat, you pay good money for your seat, but you realize, you might be splitting a family up, whatever that may be. Would you give up your seat for that to keep a family together or a couple or,
So because he started off saying family, my mindset depends. Anything that has to do with the baby, I'm going to give it up straight. You know what I mean? Like, it's a child. They need both parents. Like, mom needs a break. I'm going to give it up. Your kid's grown. Should have bought the whole thing together. I don't know what to tell you. Go sit in the back. Go sit in the front. Figure it out. Couples? No. No.
What about Nikki? What about all right? It's an 8-year-old girl, and the family is all sitting in one area, and you're sitting next to the girl. So they want to switch, so the girl has a parent beside you, right? But you're in first class. They're about to feed you. some food. You know, you're getting your unlimited drinks, all that good stuff. You're moving to the back of the plane to accommodate that family.
No, but what I will do is get up from my seat and help them find someone else in economy that could switch with them, because like y'all said, I paid good money.
Mm-hmm.
If they were also in first class, yes, I wouldn't mind, because like I said, that child, 8 years old, that's a baby. You need to be with a family member. I don't care, even if I was safe, let that be my daughter. I wouldn't want to be next to my daughter, even if that person she was with was safe. I don't care. So yeah, if we were both in first class, I got you. I'll move. But if, like you said, you trying to take me back to the back of the bus,
Fought too hard for that.
Yeah,
no,
right. Work
sorry.
too hard for that.
No.
Mm-hmm.
What about
King
you
Boat.
guys?
What you think, King Boat?
I mean, it's. I think I'm in a similar situation. I think it depends on the situation. Like I said, if I'm traveling by myself, I'm probably one of the easiest going passengers. You know,
Yeah.
y'all want to sit together, cool. You know, I'll move over. Now, if I'm traveling with my wife, or it's a group of us,
Mm-hmm.
we got our tickets together. Like, nah, like this is why we got our tickets together, so we could cut up during the flight, or pass snacks, whatever we may be doing. So, the first class thing is a little different to me. I ain't never flew first class, so I definitely wouldn't be giving no seat up for that. But it's definitely not the sit economy. But if it's first class or something like that, I think that'd definitely be an easy decision. But like I said, it kind of depends on who I'm traveling with as well. Who's gonna be, even if they wanted to sit by my wife, as long as it ain't the weirdo dude that sleeps with his eyes open or some shit like that. So, there's some strange people out here. I be seeing people take their socks
Yeah.
off and stuff. Like, I'm yeah. It depends on the
Yeah, that's
situation.
King Boat. That's a good point. So I think for you in this scenario, for you, you're traveling by yourself because I think there's no reason that you're going to give up a seat and have someone sitting next to your
Right.
spouse,
Right.
and you're not,
Right.
that don't make like that's a no.
Yeah, and I mean, we've been in situations where like we'll be split up, and like somebody will accommodate us so we can sit together. So, like I said, if the shoe's on the other foot, I want somebody
Mm-hmm.
to do it for me. So, like I said, if
Yeah.
I'm traveling by myself, I don't have no problem with it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I think the class to class would be a problem, but overall, hey, you want to sit by your lady? Y'all didn't get tickets at the same time, whatever it may be. Yeah, go ahead. We all go in the same place.
All right,
What
hand
about
it on me.
mm-hmm.
Forget all that. It's not even a question. I'm not. Your lack of preparation does not make it my emergency. Like, come on.
Boom. Boom. That's the one
Pick
right
your seats. When you're ordering, it gives you the option. You don't want to pay that extra $12 to pick your seat. Now you want to gamble. Hey, gambling man, you risking your family, man. I'm not. I'm sitting beside your wife. I don't care. I don't care if if she's on the aisle and I'm sitting right across. We're in the same equal seats, and it just doesn't even make sense. Yeah, no, you gotta. That's on you. I'm not moving. I pay for the seat. I don't care if it's the aisle seat, the middle seat, the window seat. I'm not moving. I'm not moving for you. And don't let her look like like something that I'm having a conversation. I'm having a conversation on the flight. I'm chopping it up, cracking
not
jokes and all.
chopping it
Right.
up.
That's on
Butter that
you.
biscuit. Yeah.
Make better decisions. I'm gonna tell him too. Your husband didn't want to
Don't
sit
do
by
that.
you.
You're
Yeah. He didn't
messy.
care enough
You're
about you.
messy. You're messy. He
Yeah.
don't like you like that, huh?
The
Nah.
marshal go walk me off the plane.
Hey, it wouldn't be me, I tell you that. Wouldn't be
Uh-huh.
me.
What? Ed, I'm gonna tell you, you badass, you're a bad kid. Tell him to be quiet. I'm not moving,
See, I
but
was gonna ask you about a child now. Like, what if it's a child that needs to sit with their family member or whatever it is?
I gotta move. Danny
now
probably Hollywood ain't
I'm not.
moving.
I'm questioning your parenting. As a parent, why
Nope,
do you have
not
your
lying.
child on the other side of the plane? Like
Yep.
like why are you playing? You took this risk. There's a lot of weirdos out there.
Please.
I got to teach you
You're
about
right.
life. Let me teach you about this world before the world teaches you.
I mean, do you think it may come down to a financial situation? Maybe they weren't, they had to roll the dice when they got there. Maybe it was a
Yeah,
last minute trip. Grandma got sick. They got to fly to Arizona. And they just had
I
to get
feel
tickets
it.
as they had to get tickets. You know what I mean? So I
that's,
think it's deeper than just seeing that family in that 5 second boarding the plane. To understand some of the backstory. I think you'll have a
I'll hit
little.
him with this. I'll hit him with this.
I was gonna say I'm not even trying to be rude, I'm not even trying to be rude. You just gonna have to spill the beans and tell me the situation, because I'm gonna hit you with the thoughts and prayers.
Mm,
Sorrows and
love
prayers,
it.
prayers and sorrows, because I
I'm so
paid
sorry.
$55 to be in this aisle in the front. Sorry.
Right.
Gotcha.
And then if that's the case, have the spouse sit with the kid, and then you sit with the other kid. Don't like no, like
Yeah,
y'all can get
have
now.
to
You
do.
can't sit by your wife. You need to sit by your child. You got your
Yep.
child on the other side of the plane. Like, what is wrong with you? Parents, do better. I'm not moving. Period.
Whew. I
Not.
agree.
Oh boy.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not at all. You got me fired up over here. Let me call up American and United about to cut somebody out. So, all right. So we're gonna switch gears up. We're gonna crank it up a little bit. Now, everybody's probably been in this position before at any level, and I'm not even really talking about like in a relationship. Just talking about your homeboy, your homegirl. Does it? We talk about being loyal, right? Being loyal. Would you lie for someone? Is that being loyal? Lying for them? Like, where do you cross the line at? Are you lying for your friend? Is that being a good friend?
Miss Nikki,
Depending.
I'm gonna let you take that one first. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, honey, because I'm like, ugh, depending on the lie,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like loyalty goes both ways, obviously. So if you're having me lie for you, this better be a pretty good, goddamn reason that I'm lying and doing all this extra stuff and going all through these extra hoops. Because I feel like if we're really friends and we're loyal to each other, you're not putting me in stupid positions where I have to lie for you. So honestly, it really depends. Like, don't put me in no stupid or no nonsense, because I'm not a ride or die.
Mm.
So you put it up front. You're not a ride or die.
I'm gonna let you know this now. You want to put me in some fuck shit? You know what?
You
Like, I'm
airing it
not.
out.
I'm yeah. I'm not doing no time for no.
I'm
She lives in this
saying.
address. Her mother's this years old, and she wears this outfit
Woo.
every day.
Oh, you giving
So
all the details.
let's quantify that. Let's kind of unpack. So where is the line where you're like what is an acceptable reason to lie and what's not acceptable reason? To your point.
I feel like an acceptable reason to lie, especially if it's for a friend,
Mm,
is for their safety. If there's a
Mm.
mm,
situation going on and they got to get out, and it's for men and women, because when I say
mm,
safety, people think obviously domestic violence and they only think one way. Men get
mm,
beat too. So it's both sides. Yeah, if that girlfriend or that boyfriend is calling me, asking me where they're at, I'm lying. I'm
mm.
lying. They're gonna get away.
Right.
Yes, they're at work. They're not at work. Yes, they're at Walmart. They're not at Walmart. Like, I'm throwing you off their trail. They need to be safe. Um, I feel like that's a big acceptable, reason to lie for someone. Something that is unacceptable is if it's in the detriment of someone else. So, for example, or like you want to be foolish. So,
Mm,
I'm, like I said, in my late 20s. A lot of people my age still do a lot of young, foolish, stupid stuff, Once we get to a certain age or a maturity, though, your husband can't call me and ask me where you're at, and you want me to lie to you because you're doing fuck shit.
mm,
You took a commitment. You have a husband at home. You were ready to be a wife. And he's looking for you, and you want me to lie.
Mm.
mm.
I just feel like if we're friends, you know where my values and my morals stand. So like you wouldn't even be trying to do that. And I'm not gonna lie for you. I don't know where it's a like a catch-22 thing where like if that situation was to come about, it doesn't
Hmm.
mean that I'm gonna tell your location if you do happen to tell me.
Yeah.
I'm just, if he asks, oh, is so and so at your house? No. Well, she said that she was. Well, she's not. I'm
What
not
on
gonna
a
give
low,
up.
what about a lower level? Like, let's say not cheating. I was like, all right,
Understood.
I'm not supposed to be eating X, Y, and Z because I'm on a diet, and then they're out there at the it's like, hey, did such and such eat ribs and came home because I got suspicious eating. We supposed to be on these salads, he eating ribs, and he calling you asking, are you lying on that? Is that still at the nah? He's out here eating pork.
I mean,
Yes.
if you are just being put on a diet because you're being put on a diet, I'm lying.
Okay. Okay.
If you're gonna die today, you're gonna
Yeah.
die
That
happy.
made that motherfucking day.
If you're gonna die today, you're gonna die happy with them ribs in your mouth. Yes, I support you.
Shout out to the liars.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Shout out to the liars.
Hey, that's wild.
If it's a health aspect, though, I am gonna tell the truth because it's a detriment to you. I need you to be healthy so you can live longer and do what you need to do in this life. So it really does depend.
King Bolt, what's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I mean, Nikki brought up some very good dialogue there. Like you said, it does depend. Are you married? Are y'all just dating? Is somebody's well-being in question? You know what I mean? Is somebody trying to hurt the other person? I honestly pride myself on the untold. You know what I mean? I ain't lying. I just ain't telling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I also feel, if you really value my friendship, are you going to put me in a situation like that? Now, yeah, if we out and about and, was so-and-so, talking to a girl or whatever, I don't know. I wasn't even paying attention like that. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. I don't be clocking my people like that. Now if it's something like, hey, bro, I need you to call me at this time so I could X, Y, and Z. Look, it's the bro. You know what I mean? I think we all been there. So, gotta look out for the ones that, you hold dear and true. But like you said, if it's a situation where somebody could potentially be hurt, and I'm lying to keep you safe or anything like that, yeah, 100%. So, a lot more context goes into it, but yeah, I pride myself on the untold truths.
Yeah. I feel like avoidance of truth is a lie. I think that's like a lie for me.
It is, but I'd rather not tell you than make up something.
Yeah. You leaving out, and that's what they do. People leave out critical details.
Yeah, it might be a timing thing. It might be a who was there. We might leave somebody out, but for the most part, like I said, I think like you said, it depends on situation.
Now I say that with that being said, shout out to the liars. I'm about the liars, man. I'm doing the lie. I'm lying. I'm lying like I'm lying in the bed. I'm lying like I'm lying down, I'm lying like the animal. Rawr. Like I'm all over this, man.
All of that?
All of it. I'm here. Nah, I'm playing. It depends. It really depends on what it is, right? So I'm gonna call your job. I'm gonna call your job and say somebody's sick so you can leave early. 10 out of 10 times.
Oh yeah.
10 out of 10 times. I'm
Fuck
doing
that corporate shit. You know what I mean?
I'm doing that.
They figure it out.
Yeah. I'm doing that every single time. Now, as far as like lying to your spouse and stuff like that, like on behalf of your homeboy spouse or your homegirl spouse, I'm not really. I try to stay out of that. Leave me out. And I think a big thing is for me, let me know when we're lying. Like I need to be in. Have you ever been someone put you in a position of the lie and you trying to keep up with the lie and you didn't put me in the clues of the story, so I'm keeping. I don't know what to say. I'm looking.
This is where you work on that's where you work on your untold truth. You don't have to speak on everything. Just realize what's happening around you, and and then go with it from there. But you bring up something very, very important, like what if both parties? You know what I mean? Like both parties are cool. Like it was your homeboy that got with your homegirl. And now they both want you cut in the middle because of that. You know what I mean? I think it's easier when you have more loyalty to one side and don't really know the other. But if you're ever in a situation where it's like, I fuck with both these people, you know what I mean? Right. Like it's, what you doing in that situation?
Yeah. All jokes aside, because I'm trolling, I do my best to not have to lie. And the people around me, I got pretty good. They don't put me in that position. So like all this is purely hypothetical. So to the world out there, my homeboys, my homegirls, they just some stand-up citizens, and they don't do anything that would require me to lie on their behalf. So if you ask me something, just know I'm telling the truth.
Look, I will say, Danny, you Hollywood, you're a terrible liar at that too. So like I said, if anybody's not telling you that, it's because they want this shit.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Hollywood get the shifty eyes and everything. He's like, nah, we ain't do none of that. What you mean? I ain't blinking a lot. What you talking about?
Is your neck itchy? Why are you stretching?
Anybody else get hot in here? I'm hot.
Real quick. So since you're talking about how you're a troll, I want to switch gears real quick, okay? I have a question. Do you guys think Orlando Brown is who he portrays to be? Do you think he's really a troll and he's doing all these crazy things and he's really crazy, or do you think it's an act?
Woo.
Whoever wants to go first, Hollywood. Let me hear Hollywood real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
What do you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, let's for the audience. Orlando, who is Orlando Brown? Right. This is
Who is Orlando to you? I think he's different. Everybody was introduced to Orlando at different phases. So who is Orlando to you? That's the more important thing.
Is this Major Payne, 3J from Family Matters? Like, he's been in Hollywood from a very young age, and he gets busy, so he knows how to act. He does a great job behind the cameras, and I've noticed that he's like, is he trolling? I think it's half and half for me. I think it's probably some Hollywood trauma behind some of the things that he's been through, that he's seen, um, that makes his view of the world a little jaded
Yeah.
and makes him more comfortable to do these extreme things. Because my man hopped on that chair and took that microphone.
You seen that? You seen how
Oh,
he
that was wild, bro. That was wild.
Like, you're not faking that. He did that like a
And
pro, and he
I'm about
didn't
to say,
gag or nothing. He just did his
yo,
thing.
your man, Funny Marco, he normally don't be busting out laughing, but that shit
Uh,
came out. Like, I was like, what the hell? He did
I
it
think that's
twice, though.
trauma.
He didn't just do it once.
Yeah, he did it twice. That's
He did
trauma,
it
man. He's been
twice.
through some things, man. Them directors or something, they had to, like, it's
Look, man, I think there's a lot of truth in what he says. I think if he
Mhm,
was like just trolling and Hollywood knew
mhm,
that, still get work
mhm,
out here, but I don't think people want to put him on certain things because,
mhm.
he has a very different way of delivering that message. But I think some of the things he does say are, now, are you sacrificing your booty hole in some ritual like, he describes it? I don't think so, but I feel like there are producers and other people that will dangle parts or money in front of you and say, I need you to do these sexual favors for me. So, I've
dangle parts. Sorry.
That's, hey, Nikki was thinking the same thing. I was like, okay, oh, you're talking
hey,
about the script.
I'm on
Listen,
my Kendrick. I'm on that double entendre. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
your
We
bag.
done movie roles and some other roles. But
Oh my
now,
god.
I think there is some truth in what he says. I think people give him a hard rap because of the way he delivers it, but I think he's been through some shit and
Mhm,
that trauma comes out in different ways. So I think it's like a cry for help. Like I feel
mhm,
like when no one's around, he probably is like probably one of the most chill people. It's like as soon as
mhm.
he sees people, he feels like this childhood actor. He's got to go over the top. You know what I mean? He's got to be in this role that everybody knows him to be. And right now, this role is getting him more views than anything else. So why stop?
Yo, you made a
yeah,
great point
yeah.
because I noticed even when I was watching it, he knows some stuff because he was calling them out. He was calling out Funny, Marco, and Ray J on some things, and he know like you could kind of tell that,
I
and
ain't
that's
watched the
probably
full.
why
I ain't
he's
watched the
trolling.
full episode, but yeah, I do.
He,
He's
he
done
knows
it
where the
before.
bodies is buried.
So
For
just
real.
to piggyback off what you said real quick, yeah, this part that he's playing is definitely getting him the most views, as of recent, keeping him in the limelight. And it's interesting to say, I don't think he's a troll. I do agree with you. He has had trauma. He definitely has gone through some things, but I feel like I've seen interviews of Orlando Brown where he's content. He's
Right.
talking like a regular person. He's very much educated. He has the damn near the whole dictionary in his mouth. Like, he presents himself as an upstanding citizen, like as a great individual. And then we've seen Funny Marco's interview and everything else like that. And I feel like if he tried to talk about the stuff that he's talking about now, in those other interviews where he's very much reserved and what you would call normal, it would be swept under the rug like every other star trying to bring into light what had happened to them or what they had to do to get a certain part. I feel like for him, this is the best way to get this all out because everyone's paying attention every time I'm talking. Every time I open my mouth, yeah, it's some outlandish shit, but it's really what happened. And if I gotta deep throat a mic 3 times for you to hear it, then I'm gonna do it. That's what it's giving. And like I said, I've seen interviews where he's very much calm, collected, and just speaking about his experiences. And he said something in one of the interviews, the interviewer, I can't remember the question exactly, but was like basically asking, why do you act crazy in all the other interviews? And he's like, well, that's what they're paying me for.
I saw that.
They're not paying me for what you paid me for here. You got this, Orlando Brown, because this is what you asked for. That's what they wanted. So I'm going to give them what they want.
Yeah.
But he just sprinkles his little truth in there while he's doing that. So I ask, because he has a lot of outlandish shit coming out. And even if it's not consistent, when it comes out, it grabs everyone's attention. It's in all the Instagram outlets like the Shade Room and Neighborhood Talk and all that other stuff. And it really has me thinking when I look through the comments, like, people really think this man is crazy. So I really wanted to get your take on that. So it's very interesting.
Wow.
Like
love your perspective on that. I think you nailed it. But with both of y'all, this is good. So I know the show's called The Watchlist. So what shows are y'all watching? I've been hearing a lot about this new TV show. I haven't watched it, called Cross. Have you heard about that?
Oh, the Alex Cross joint.
Mm-hmm.
Is that tied in with Tyler Perry's Alex Cross as well?
Yep. Tyler did play. He switched it up. He played in that movie, try to be an action star. I really won't buy it, but hey, Tyler does his thing, right?
No, he doesn't. Look, as much money Tyler Perry makes, and as much as he's put into his Madea character, I would expect to see some better lace fronts. His hairpiece in his version of Alex Cross was trash, bro. It was like somebody picked up the scraps from the barbershop and pasted it on his head. Like, not even like really pasted it. They just did like the tar and feathers type deal and blew the fan and just see what stuck. So like I'm every show I watch of his, my wife be trying to show me stuff. I'm like, I can't watch this. And then the scripts are bad. I watch that halves and halves. Look, the dialogue between the characters is garbage. I'm gonna try to tell you, they go back and forth on the same stuff. Oh, I'm going to the car. Oh, so you're going to the car? Yeah. When I get to the car, I gotta find my keys. Well, why don't you have your keys? Because they're in the car. Then you should go to the car. I'd be like, what the hell? This is 5 minutes in the same damn sentence, back and forth. You said it 3 different ways, bro. I'm like, this is an hour-long segment when it could have been 20 minutes.
Nigga, like, hey, ain't no Tyler Perry slander.
Yeah. Now look, okay, let me clear it up. I'm all about my black people, and he has some very good twists in a lot of his stuff. But when you, just the nitty-gritty of like how we get to the twist, I'm already checked out. I'm like, I've heard this person talk, and then some of the segments are unneeded. Like, why we just watch somebody order chicken? Is the chicken gonna come back up in the scene or something? We got grease found on the murder scene, murder weapon?
It's realism. Trying to give realism.
Okay, all right.
I told him, Tyler need a friend.
That realism then took too much of my time. So, like I said, I'll probably check it out. You know, like I said, I wanna give my man's what's the main actor in the new one? I don't know his name as actor's name, but he be in a lot of stuff, and I rock with Buddy, but. Like I said, I was kind of put off finding out that it was Tyler Perry's
so
the second lead in the same show.
I hope the wigs aren't wigging in this thing, because I seen, what was old Buddy? He had one. He had the cornrows, and I'm like,
I've seen too many of the bad hair pieces.
He has a lot of bad.
It's a compilation of these things, and I'm like, at some point, this has to get back to him, and he has to say, "Team, you're fired. We have to find new special effects." Like,
the scripts are crazy.
They made Colin Farrell look like a overweight New York mobster.
Mm-hmm.
He can't even give himself a hairline.
Yeah, and them scripts do be over the top. I wonder, and if this is not a Tyler Perry show, then I apologize, Tyler. But if it is, I don't watch it, but it's this clip that goes around. It's a dude, and he's at his desk, and it's an old woman, and the old woman is filling him up. And his girl comes in, and she's like, "What are you doing?" You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Never seen that. I ain't never seen that.
You gotta send it to her.
This is an old woman, and she's like, "That's why you got them gray hairs in your beard." And she's like,
I did.
What they say after that, then, Nikki? Because I ain't gonna say it.
Look, I'm gonna put it to you like this: if you get through a full season of haves and have-nots, I commend you. Because
I
there's
used
been
to love.
on several occasions I've been like, why are we here?
All right, I'm
I
not
only
even gonna lie.
watched that show for one reason: Candy Cane.
I'm not even gonna lie.
If you know, you know.
You were breaking my heart a little bit, but you made way too many good points. Way
Okay.
too many good. Because I love me Tyler Perry, and I love me some of his, a lot of his movies actually.
Mm-hmm.
But dang, you hit it on the nail on the head with the have and the have-nots. Because I've tried
It's
over and over and over again, and like you said, some of those scenes you could just cut them out. Tyler
literally,
just he has a lot of money. He's just buying shit and just doing stuff at this point.
and we ain't even get started on the set. My man got like I used to work at Lowe's, and my
You really
man
be
got he got the front entry door is a bathroom door. I'm like, that's a 24-inch door. That ain't no damn entry door. Ain't
King
nobody
Bolt
bringing
take this
furniture
thing.
in here like that. Like it's clearly just a wall plastered up. I feel like somebody on the other side just holding it up like, hope they don't slam it. Hope they don't slam it too hard or we going down, brother. But
Nigga, I needed you to hold down Tyler. And if somebody got to do it, that person has to be me, Hollywood. One thing I will say about Tyler is, and to your point, King Bolt, yeah, he's shopping at Home Depot and not Lowe's, so his the doors on the right size. It's a closet door, but it's his own studio. So
Yeah.
he's showing the blueprint on you don't need these big conglomerates. I can build it myself. So I respect him from that. But the bigger thing I respect him for is he pays the people that he works.
I do.
What's
I
her
get what
name?
you. Yes.
What's her name from Baby Boy? She was
Taraji
complaining
P.
about
Henson.
Fred. Taraji, right? She said the first time she got her biggest payday was with Tyler. And a lot of folks have been saying that. Like he's making sure they're getting paid. Oh,
Yeah.
buddy, he was married to the twin, and he really been like the best he's been doing. He's like the coach on All American, or he plays like the
I know
bad
you're talking
boyfriend
about.
that break up with him. What's his name?
He in that new Tyler Perry joint. The I can't remember the name. I cut
He
it
was
off because
beating
it was
deliberate.
bad.
So he was beating his wife. Yeah, he
That
did
dinner
his like
scene was terrible. With
his
Megan Good.
actual, but he got paid. Yeah, with Megan Good, he got paid. He got paid. He got broke off. I'm like, you're giving people opportunities, but also you're paying them what they're worth, and I
Yep.
like that. Or even give them a little bit more because that's my motto in life and with
I got
jobs.
you. I do
Pay me,
respect that.
make
I
me feel
respect
good. So definitely got to show some respect to Tyler. You need some work on your scripts. You need some work on the wigs, but I can't say too much because you're doing your thing, and I salute you.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
will say, out of all due respect, yeah, very, very good points y'all brought up. Like I said, I respect him for what he's doing for our community and those in it. But like I said, as far as the product, I feel like it could be a little better. But
The sacrifice,
humble
King.
beginnings.
Well,
I
my man's putting on a wig and a dress for the betterment of black people. Like, hello, somebody. We gotta give some respect, man.
that will be
We've been
summing it up too.
dressing the wig for years, looking like my dear.
That's what we
And he
summing
stole
it up
that from
to.
Mama's family. Those who know.
Hey, that's way back, bro. But like I said, I don't get well with some of his shows. Now his movies, I do like. His movies are better than his shows. I will say.
Yeah, I agree.
Why did I get married? No.
Yes.
Yeah, why did I get married? 1 and 2. Angry. Diary of an Angry Black Woman. Like those are great
Yeah.
movies. Like I can't knock him for that. I think he's the TV shows. I think if he has time to really sit down and produce and get people in makeup, maybe the TV shows he try and pump them up too much because I think there's like 18 seasons of haves and have-nots in
Yeah,
like a
it's
year
long.
span.
Is
It's a lot of
Sister
episodes.
Tyler Perry or no?
What's that?
Sisters? Is that Tyler
Yeah,
Perry?
it's Tyler Perry. I haven't watched that one. Like I said,
I didn't either.
I can't watch the shows, but
Tyler
it's,
Perry does this thing so much. Everything in that mode is Tyler Perry. Some
I
stuff don't
think
even be Tyler
BET
Perry.
is
Yeah.
Tyler Perry. BET is Tyler Perry.
Oh,
I don't know if I think he's bringing back the
oh,
game. If I heard right.
again, how is they got to bring this thing back? Them guys
Hey,
is not
if anybody can, it's Tyler Perry. You know what I mean?
now they
So
the owner.
hey, it's never over. The game's never over. Now let me stop.
Oh
But
my god!
yeah, I feel like I don't have the BT streaming, but every time I look through like the shows, I'm like, this is Tyler Perry's channel.
It is.
He's all over this thing.
That's a good
Tyler
point. I'm
Perry
gonna
and
bring that
Oprah.
up. for another topic because these streamers. I used to, hey, I don't want cable. I'll just get the app. All these streaming sites cost more than cable. I'm tired of it. But we'll say that for another day. I ain't gonna get on my rant. But it
Hello?
sounds like so Nikki, you watched Cross yet or no?
No, I haven't. I did look it up real quick just to see the main character. I have seen other stuff that he's in, so I'm here with y'all. He's a great actor. I mess with Tyler Perry, so again, not too much on my man. Not too much. I do agree that the shows they don't grasp me like the movie do. The have and the have nots. Like you said, it's not an anime. It shouldn't be 25 seasons. I feel like the episodes are like an hour and a half long. I feel like he just tries to make his shows into movies when he should probably just stick into movies. But he's a millionaire, billionaire doing his thing, so I'm not gonna be here telling him what to do.
Probably for the shows, the movies.
But because I've seen who the main character is, I actually might just check it out because he's a very good actor and he's in a lot of good things.
Do you know his name?
I don't, but I could pull it up real quick.
But you made a good point. I think that King Bolt, have you seen it?
What's that? The Alex Cross?
You haven't seen Cross, right?
I haven't watched it. None of them. Yeah,
Nick,
but I've been hearing a lot about this one.
Yeah, I've been hearing some too. So I think that we're gonna do some homework. Watch list. We're gonna put this on the watch list. We're gonna check out Cross. We'll try to watch episode 1, and we'll have our thoughts on it on our next episode. We'll break it down. Hopefully, Tyler, hold me down. Make sure it's good. It's not crazy. People ain't in wigs. I don't want to see you in no dress in this either. Just Medea just walking by in the scene in the background ordering getting arrested.
That man like Stan Lee. He got to be in all his joints.
Little Easter eggs.
Medea gonna be in the back pumping gas, running out the liquor store. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him, but like to that point, he is a millionaire. He could do what he wants. So he doing more than me. So I tip my hat to that. He's got a vision. He's changed a lot of people's lives. So I definitely commend him on that. But yeah,
much respect to the humanitarian Tyler Perry. Not so much some of those TV shows. All right. So great conversation, great day. I think, hey team, got the job thing. I just want to clap it up for y'all. Clap it up for y'all. Definitely think we headed in the right direction. So before we close out, anything that we want to touch on?
Nah, just check us out. Every Sunday, got an episode about to drop here in a little bit. You know what I mean? Definitely appreciate y'all's time. It's been a pleasure hopping on here. Getting to know you, Nikki, Hollywood. You know what it is every time we. But the banter was definitely fun, and getting different perspectives on things. So I look forward to many more. Definitely.
Thanks for having me, guys. Definitely love hearing y'all's opinions. Definitely love seeing what we like to, bounce off of each other and everything. And I'm here this week, next week, and the week after that. So, like, comment, subscribe, do all that.
Yeah.
So on that note, we will holler. Have a good one, y'all.
Bye.